Glad you could join us again on the Value Chain TV News Update. My name is Chat Moses. On the news update, we begin with economic stories. Following the recent hike in price of petrol, the federal government has cautioned Nigerians to avoid panic buying, saying it has sufficient product in the country. Minister of State for Petroleum Resources Oil, Heniken Lokobiri, disclosed this in a statement posted on his X handle after a meeting was held with Vice President Kashim Shettima, Mele Kyari, and other industry stakeholders. Meanwhile, Dangote Refinery has refuted reports that the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited has started lifting petrol from its 650,000 barrels per day capacity. It said the National Oil Company had not yet commenced lifting the products from the facility. Group Chief Branding and Communication Officer of the Dangote Group, Mr. Anthony Chejina, made the clarifications in a statement issued to journalists. Still on economic matters, the Nigerian Employers Consultative Association, NECA, has raised concerns over the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission's FCCPC recent emphasis on pricing regulations. NECA Director General Adewale Smart Oyerinde criticized the FCCPC's directive, urging retailers to reduce prices, warning that such actions could negatively impact the economy if market dynamics are not properly addressed. Oyerinde's comment follows the FCPC's directives to traders to lower prices of goods. However, the FCCPC clarified that it does not intend to regulate price of food items and other commodities in the Nigerian market. Moving to the power sector, since it began operation 19 years ago, Royal Power Energy Limited has recorded over 1,900 solar installation projects. This was revealed by the Chief Executive Officer of the firm, Mr. Adewale Odubesan, during an online event hosted by Alliance for Rural Electrification, ARE. He disclosed that 14.1 megawatt solar capacity have been installed and about 145 megawatts capacity of solutions were also being deployed. He added that the company is set to develop future battery solutions, including sodium-ion and supercapacitors, which possesses more cycles. Now moving to business matters. The National Bureau of Statistics, NBS, has revealed that Nigeria's manufacturing sector's contribution to the gross domestic product, GDP, receded in the first two quarters of 2024, highlighting that the sector's GDP dropped from 16.04% in the fourth quarter of 2023 and 12.68% in the second quarter of 2024. Additionally, with these trends of nominal GDP, growth in the manufacturing sector slowed down year-on-year, and contraction of 11.25% in the second quarter of 2024. The sector is facing significant challenges, which could have far-reaching implications for the employment, investment, and overall economic stability in Nigeria. Now on insecurity. The former representative of Borno South Senatorial District in the National Assembly, Senator Ali Ndume, has raised alarm over a looming food crisis due to renewed attacks on farmers in northern Nigeria, as insurgents are now raiding farms and stealing unripe crops, worsening the region's food insecurity. In a statement issued in Abuja, Ndume called on the military and security forces, particularly the Northeast Operation Hadin-Kai, to intensify efforts in clearing out Boko Haram remnants still operating in Sambisa Forest, the Mandara Mountains, and border areas between Goza and Cameroon. And now on foreign matters, the Africa Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, Africa CDC, and the United Nations Children Fund, UNICEF, have announced the arrival of the first shipment of 99,100 doses of JYNNEOS Mpox vaccine. This shipment is expected to launch a critical vaccination campaign aimed at curbing the rising epidemic in the Democratic Republic of Congo. SA Ufoma shares more details.
The vaccine doses were officially received by the Minister of Health of the Democratic Republic of Congo, Samuel Roger Kamba, alongside Jean Kaseya, the Director General of Africa CDC and the UNICEF representative in DRC Grant Leite, and the Director General of Health Emergency Preparedness and Response Authority, Laurent Mossel. Since the start of 2024, DRC has reported over 4,901 confirmed monkeypox cases, with more than 629 associated deaths. representing a sharp escalation in both infections and fatalities compared to previous years. The introduction of the JYNNEOS vaccine is a decisive action to mitigate further spread and protect the at most risk population. Following the declaration of monkeypox as a public health emergency of continental security by ACDC on 13 August 2024, an urgent appeal was made to the international community to secure vaccines for African nations. Reporting for Value Chain TV, I am Essay Ufoma.
And finally, on sport. After successfully hosting the 7th edition of the National Youth Games in the previous year, the Delta State government is set to host again come September 9th to 19th, 2024. Anastasia Adezi has the report.
Under the Governor Sheriff Obuore led government, Delta State is looking forward to hold a bigger and better event at the 8th edition, as the Stephen Keshi Stadium, which is the main venue for the games, is now wearing a new look with new facilities to add colors to the games. The two-time president for Athletics Federation of Nigeria, FAN, former commissioner for sport in Delta State and chairman of the local organizing committee, Chief Solomon Ogba, lauded that all is now set and all logistics needed to host and make the national event a successful event had been put in place, as the countdown continues to the 9th of September at Stephen Keshi Stadium, Delta State. For Value Chain TV, Anastasia Adeze reporting.
And that's it on the Value Chain TV News Update. I remain Chat Moses. Thanks for watching.